So do you think that America should decouple from the CCP completely in terms of, technology transfer and financial transaction trade? Because what America has really been doing is to trading and having a relationship with a CCP kleptocrats or the oligarchy that does not represent the 1.4 billion Chinese people, and they don't even represent the 90 million CCP members.
So should the United States decouple? Here's the problem is the United States has allowed itself to become so dependent on the CCP that they will face a major economic disruption if they decouple too abruptly. Of course, this has all been intentional strategy. The CCP has methodically moved from industry to industry to basically subvert and import into China American industry and interests, industrial interests, to such a point now where America supply chain is completely dependent on the CCP. And so to decouple at this point, the United States confronts enormous complexity. For instance, the whole pharmaceutical industry is dependent on not just pharmaceuticals from China, but the raw ingredients, the substrates, the components, all come either from China or they come from India. And so the United States is now faced with a perplexing problem. Do they team up with a friendly competitor or do they team up with an enemy? And how do you transition from one to the other? History is full of examples of what happens when large empires, and that's what we're talking about, is the end of Pax Americana, and what happens to the American empire in this period of time when the CCP is in the ascendancy. There's a long history that goes back millennia of nation states, independent empires collapsing when their supply chains fail. This is probably what happened to the Egyptian empire in history with the fall after Ramses, is the compromise of the Mediterranean supply chains. And the United States and China now, the CCP, are locked into a codependent relationship. And somehow the West has got to extract itself from that, or this force, this amazing daily progression of control, subversion, corruption will continue. And I don't know how it ends other than with dominance by the CCP of the entire world order.
Well, these are all very thought-provoking comments about the decoupling, but I don't think America has a choice at this moment because continuing the dependency on the CCP will result in total destruction, and that's exactly what the CCP want.